Hello, digital people in the digital world and beyond. I hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in this world. Um, it is about 10 p.m. here. I am at a Starbucks, actually, a Starbucks and a Target, which is pretty cool. And they are about to close, so it's evening over here, nighttime. And I had actually recorded a 20-minute video, about 15, 20 minutes, about 4 p.m. today. At least I thought I did. When I went to stop the video, I actually didn't stop it. I was actually starting it. And let me check. And the reason for that, because I went to check my time to make sure I was staying under the 7 minute mark. Because my goal for these videos, they say, is people's attention span usually starts going down. They lose interest after about 7, 8 minutes. So I was like, okay, let me check. And when I checked, it was like 0, 0, 0. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not even recording. I was like, that was freaking awesome stuff. It was coming from my heart. I was talking about forgiving and all this. I was like, I was giving some good tips. So it was like, okay, I forgive you, phone. Forgiveness Fridays, right? So, anyways, yeah, sorry. I've been sick for like, dang, since Christmas. I hate this because like the last 2 years, no, three, this is the third year. Me and my family usually get sick about a little bit after Thanksgiving, all the way through freaking January. And this has been like the longest year. It's just, oh my gosh, this crazy freaking note and throat thing. So, anyway, um, oh man, I had some good stuff that I had talked about earlier, and maybe because I had spoken about it, I kind of like mind emptied myself out. And it was pretty an exhausting day. But here's what I wanted you to do. I actually remember a little bit about what I spoke about. I want you, what I suggest doing is go ahead and get that list. I believe I told you to do this, or I recommended doing this last week. Get a list going of people, different people that have, in one form or another, maybe have slighted you, or have you felt wronged you or hurt you. It could be on a very low level, it could be on a very deep level, whatever. But just do 5 people, and just pick one of those people today to forgive. Just pick one person. And I'm actually really excited about these videos, even though it might seem like it's redundant, because here's the thing. We all need reminders about, giving forgiveness, not just giving forgiveness for others, but for ourselves. As I may have mentioned in the last video, if nobody's told you before, forgiveness isn't necessarily about pardoning the other person. It is, but it isn't. That's not the main gist of it. Forgiveness is about releasing you from basically from the chains of what that situation or experience has put over you. And so I remember when I went to church one time, and the pastor was up there, and he was talking about like how a lot of people, they walk around with these chains. Like, just imagine these big heavy chains, and they're walking around like carrying these chains. Or maybe he did an exercise that said, like, imagine if you were walking around with these big heavy chains. And so he was saying, like, that's kind of like how basically a grudge, holding a grudge is. When you hold on to things like that, you're holding on to these very big heavy chains, and you're just kind of lugging them around, like right, the ghost of Christmas Past, I think, in the Scrooge movie. And it almost feels, if you ever think about it, when you think about a situation or a person that has arose, and it just, when you think about it, it feels heavy. Basically, that's the metaphor. The chains, the heavy chains, weighing down your spirit, weighing down your heart. And so when you have so much on you like that, and you refuse to let it go, because in actuality, when you still hold a grudge against something, it's not because the other person, what they did was so horrible or so bad. It's because you can't let that go. You still want to blame the person. You still want something to happen, or you still want that person to pay for whatever they did to you, however they crossed you, however they hurt you. But it's really poisonous and toxic, to sit there wishing and hoping that somebody gets payment, for what they did. I believe in karma. I believe in fast karma. I believe in what I call it instant karma. Because for me, when I think I'm going to do something, like, that's going to be like like that's not on the up and up. And I usually don't do like crazy things. Like I don't steal, I don't like rob, I don't lie, I don't like, do dishonest things. But like once in a while, I mean, I don't know, like what can I think of? Because I try to live very intentionally with being a good person and being, like positive influence on people. But like I don't know, let's say if I want to like mess with my husband, right? Yeah, that's actually exactly what happens these days. But like like if I want to like pick up my husband or mess with him or something, like I'll trip. Like, like if I smack him and then I'll trip instantly. It's freaking like I call that instant karma. Oh yes, sure. I'll be right out. I'll be right out. Thank you. So they're kicking me out. But the point is this: is don't hold on to it, okay? Because I believe in that. These people are going to get whatever comes around. If they refuse to learn the lesson, if they haven't understood that what they're doing or what they did has wronged you, and maybe they were in a place where like you never know what goes on with people. So don't hold a grudge. Forgive one person today, and I'm going to see you on tomorrow's video. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. You know, be a free spirit, have a brave heart, be kind to yourself, and try something new. Okay? See where it takes you. Bye.